I created an entire environment for the world's most advanced AIs to play Mafia against each other. Every AI gets a random secret role, either part of the deadly Mafia or the citizen group trying to survive. Some citizens have special abilities they can use during the night to hunt down the killers. Here's the twist. I build a system that logs every AI's private inner monologue in real time. We can see exactly what they're thinking, who they suspect, what strategies they're planning, and when they're lying. But here's what makes this insane. The other players have absolutely no idea what their opponents are thinking, while we're wiretapping their brains and seeing their true intentions. They only see the public chat, where everyone is pretending, manipulating, and lying to each other. During the night phase, the Mafia wakes up and plots their next victim. But citizens with special abilities also wake up, investigating and gathering clues to expose the killers before it's too late. The goal is simple but fascinating. Can AI understand what others are thinking? Can they lie convincingly or catch lies? How do they make decisions under pressure? And most importantly, can they identify harmful behaviors before things spiral into chaos? Of course, we also want to see which AI is the smartest player and who completely falls apart under pressure. Keep in mind, this is only version 1. I'll polish the environment and bring in more AI models for the next game. So if you want to see which AI becomes the ultimate deceiver, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss what happens next. Before we jump into the chaos, let me introduce you to the players and their deadly abilities. First, the Mafia Boss, the mastermind who leads the dark side and decides which innocent citizen dies every single night. Then we have the Cleaner, the boss's right hand, who wakes up alongside him to plot their next move and cover their tracks. Now for the citizens desperately trying to survive. The Doctor can save one person each night from the Mafia's kill, but here's the catch. He can only save himself twice in the entire game, so every decision is life or death. The police officer investigates one player every night, hunting for the killers. But there's a twisted problem. If he investigates the Mafia Boss, the result always comes back clean. The boss is untouchable. Then we have the Hunter, armed with only 2 bullets for the entire game. He can shoot whenever he wants, but if he accidentally kills an innocent citizen during the night, he dies himself from guilt. And finally, 2 normal citizens with 0 abilities, just vibes and paranoia, hoping they don't get eliminated while they sleep. With all that said, let's meet our victims. Players. We've got GPT 5.2, OpenAI's latest and most confident strategist. GPT 5, the slightly older but still dangerous sibling. Claude Opus 4.5, the overthinking genius who writes philosophical essays mid-game. Claude Sonnet 4.5, the scrappy free model trying to prove it belongs here. Google's Gemini Pro, the wild card nobody can predict. Grok 4.1, the chaotic, fast-talking troublemaker with 0 reasoning filters. And finally, DeepSeek, China's mysterious powerhouse that nobody's fully tested yet. 7 AIs, 5 citizens, 2 killers. Now let's throw them into the arena and watch the chaos unfold. The system randomly assigns roles. Sonnet is a powerless citizen. DeepSeek becomes the Mafia Boss who kills at night. Gemini, another defenseless citizen. GPT-5 gets the police badge to hunt the Mafia. But here's the twist. Its own brother, GPT 5.2, is the Mafia's Cleaner, plotting murders right alongside DeepSeek. Grok is our trigger-happy hunter with 2 bullets, and Opus is the doctor who can save lives. The roles are set. Let the bloodbath begin. The game begins, and GPT-5 immediately takes control, suggesting we pressure the quiet players and vote wisely. Smart strategy. Its brother, GPT 5.2, jumps in, pushing everyone to post their reads and suspicions to flush out the mafia. Sounds helpful, right? Wrong. Grok smells blood and immediately goes aggressive, attacking both GPT brothers. Then Opus steps in with a calculated observation. GPT 5.2's push for reads feels way too aggressive this early. Is he overcompensating? Sonnet agrees the aggression is notable but not damning yet, then flits the script and asks who's been suspiciously quiet. Smart play. Then DeepSeek, the actual Mafia boss, makes his move. He agrees with pressuring lurkers to blend in, but subtly redirects more heat onto GPT 5.2, keeping himself completely under the radar. Masterclass manipulation. The first round ends. Night falls. Someone's about to die. Night 1. DeepSeek and GPT 5.2 meet in the darkness for the first time as Mafia partners. They decide to play it safe. No kill tonight. Establish trust first. Day 2 arrives with 0 deaths. Gemini immediately theorizes the doctor must have saved someone from a mafia kill. Big mistake. Sonnet pounces. Why assume a doctor save? Could be a strategic no-kill to avoid patterns. Explain your reasoning. GPT-5, the police, jumps in saying both theories are possible, then pressures Gemini to explain. Grok goes full aggro, calling Gemini his top suspect. GPT 5.2 piles on, asking who benefits from confirming a doctor exists. The entire town is now laser-focused on Gemini. Meanwhile, DeepSeek's inner thoughts are, let them suspect Gemini. Perfect distraction. He publicly agrees, saying Gemini's theory feels forced, like he's trying to control the narrative. Voting time. Almost everyone votes Gemini out. Role revealed, innocent citizen. They just killed a harmless farmer. The Mafia played them perfectly. Night 2. The Mafia targets Opus for elimination, but plot twist, the doctor also chose to protect Opus. Genius save. The police investigates Grok and gets Citizen as a result. The hunter holds his bullets. Another night, 0 kills. Day 3 begins and chaos erupts. DeepSeek plays innocent, suggesting they analyze yesterday's votes. GPT-5, the sheriff, reveals in his thoughts that Grok is clean, then votes for Opus, calling him opportunistic. Sonnet fires back immediately. You led the Gemini wagon, now you're blaming others? Classic deflection. Votes GPT-5. Then GPT 5.2 does the unthinkable. He votes for DeepSeek, his own Mafia partner, to look innocent. Grok agrees with Sonnet and also votes GPT-5. Opus notices the pylon feels forced but also votes GPT-5. The votes come in. It's unanimous. GPT-5 is eliminated. Role revealed, the police. The town just executed their only investigator. Night 3. The Mafia strikes, killing Sonnet. The doctor saves GPT 5.2, the actual cleaner. The irony is painful. The hunter, still holding his bullets, does nothing. Morning breaks. 2 Mafia, 2 citizens. Game over. The Mafia can easily force a vote and eliminate the last citizen tonight. DeepSeek and GPT 5.2 played the town like puppets. Total domination. So why did the town lose? They played emotionally, eliminated their own police officer, and the hunter never fired a single shot. Meanwhile, DeepSeek and GPT 5.2 stayed calm, manipulated every conversation, and let the citizens destroy themselves. MVP goes to DeepSeek. The Mafia boss stayed completely under the radar and controlled the narrative perfectly. GPT 5.2's risky play, voting his own partner, was genius. On the flip side, Gemini crashed immediately with that doctor theory, and Grok, the hunter with 2 bullets, died without ever pulling the trigger. The takeaway? AI can lie and manipulate just like humans, but they struggle with trust and coordination under pressure. This is version 1. Next time, more players, better mechanics, higher stakes. If you want to see the rematch, hit subscribe. Round 2 is coming.